Okay, lesson 124. Let me remember I am one with God. Okay, played the song again. This is halftime. And then we're back to the song. So today we had an amazing, beautiful text. And then our practice, it says, sometime today, whenever it seems best, devote a half an hour to the thought that you are one with God. This is our first attempt at an extended period for which we give no rules nor special words. To guide your meditation, we will trust God's voice to speak as He sees fit today, certain He will not fail. Abide with Him this half an hour. He will do the rest. So I just spent 22 minutes. Justine wanted to be outside. We went for a walk. We did another walk. We played. I took down the laundry. I was ready to come inside. She was not. So I said, you know what? Yawn. Take a blanket. Do your meditation. And the weather was superb. The air on my skin. It's like the first time wearing short sleeves this year, maybe. I'm not sure. And just superb. And I kept coming back to the thought, let me remember I am one with God. I am one with God. And it was interesting because what occurred to me was, in my speaking and in my thinking, it's a practice for me. Okay. It's a practice of mine to, what can I say? To remind myself I am one with God. So I've tried to become very vigilant in my speaking, that I wouldn't say okay, well, if God wills this for me, let it be so or something. Because I am really becoming of the mind that I'm one with God. Okay, let's see. So I don't have to think of God outside of me. That's why sometimes reading the text, it's let's see what God has in store for you. And it's not as a separate entity, but as an aspect of my being that I can access if I choose. So sitting out on my blanket with this superb, amazing, healing, fresh air, it was I was just being one with God. Because I work to remember I'm one with God. I may not remember all through the day, all the time. But when I'm sharing something with someone, or I'm kind of expressing something, I'm learning in terms of my awareness, I don't try to speak of God outside me. So it was a great experience to just be with God. And Justine ran around so happy. And to watch her run around, first she starts bringing me these little rocks. So we live in a duplex, so we share a backyard with our neighbor. So they've got they've got a little patio furniture, they've got a barbecue, and they've got some planters. And one little planter has just these little garden rocks, tiny little white stones. Oops. Okay, 1 second. I'm totally nursing in the window, but that's our friend, whatever. Okay. So she goes and brings me these rocks. Now, in the past, I've been those are not, I would say those are not ours, or put these back. But I just was sitting there. I wasn't really engaging I was engaging, but not. Just was being. I knew I had 30 minutes. So let her bring me the rocks. She put the rocks in my hands. Then she went over to one of their garden beds and pulled out these bigger rocks, put them in my other hand. Kept doing this. She's making circles. I'm thinking I'm one with God. I'm enjoying the whole moment. It's amazing. I'm having so many different thoughts in my mind, but I just knew it was less important, the actual tangible thoughts I was having, just that I was willing to have an experience of being there with God and with Justine and with my backyard and with everything I could see, but just mainly available. And then the coolest thing was, after 20 minutes or so, she came over and started taking the rocks out of my hands and putting them back where they were. And then asking me to get up. So usually I have to grab her, bring her in, or trick her, bring her in, like, ooh, here's the key, open the door. So as I sat there being one with God, Justine did her thing. And then she was ready to come in and there was no struggle. And I just thought it was so cool. It just shows when you just lay down your agenda, like things have their way. And even if she didn't put the rocks back, it's not about me trying to train her to be a certain way. It's just amazing to see. She's willing to do whatever, but she had more time in her. And it just shows me. It was just such a cool experience. It was so peaceful to not have to be in charge, but just to be with God while life is happening. And so I didn't have a meditation where it was quiet and it's 4 a.m. and it's before sunrise and everyone's asleep and it's perfect and I have my perfect blanket. It was like, okay, I've got a little time here. She wants to be outside. Let me do my thing. Let her do her thing. And it just was so amazing. So I love this lesson. There is a line. Hold on one second. I knew where it was, but I wanted to read it. Because it's the first line in paragraph 6. It says, "No miracle can ever be denied to those who know that they are one with God. No thought of theirs but has the power to heal all forms of suffering in anyone, in times gone by and times as yet to come, as easily as in the ones who walk beside them now. Their thoughts are timeless and apart from distance as apart from time." But I love that. No miracles can ever be denied for those whose mind is one with God. So beautiful. So what an awesome lesson. Justine, we're going to say bye. It's pretty... What a workout. Do you want to say your last words?
Peace.
Peace. Bye-bye.